Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum, brothers and sisters. So Alhamdulillah, this morning I can come here still to do or make this video on the subject of religion and belief, because I believe it is very, very important things to do, and I know I'll get benefit from it. So the purpose is for me to strengthen my belief in the religion of Islam. Why? Because I believe it is the preparation for the future life, whereby will be questioned on our belief and aqidah. But our Creator had also revealed that I will send down my guidance. Whoever follow my guidance, no need to feel sad and no need to feel worry. Then that is the benefit of me doing this, to strengthen this belief and make sure no one take away from this belief from us. So we need to do the strengthening. Strengthening belief is not done once a month, it's not done once a week. You see, the pillar of Islam, the first one is to proclaim there is no God but Allah. And the second one is performing salat 5 times a day. So proclaiming Shahada, there is no God but Allah and Muhammad is His messenger. That belief has to be strengthened, and that saying La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah have to be said many times a day, as much as you can. But other than that, we also should read the Koran or the revelation of our Creator. And I remember one revelation saying I created you so that you will worship me. So that is the purpose of we being created in this world. So our Creator had created the heaven and the earth and let us live on earth and enjoy life on earth. But then it is not free. So we have a purpose, that is to serve our Creator. But then it must come with a belief that need to be strengthened. So me doing this video is the purpose of strengthening the belief, and you who listen this video should also think of strengthening your belief. Alhamdulillah, I can say this to you this morning. So, brothers and sisters, let us recap me reading to you the Koran yesterday. So what happened yesterday was my friend came and I stopped making the video to have a chat with my friend. But it doesn't matter. I don't see it's disturbing because I can always continue the next day. So today, what I left yesterday was on reading the Quran. Let's see where I left yesterday, and we continue from that. Okay. Okay, I think sentence 164. So to get the barakah of this morning, let me read sentence 164 in Arabic. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. وَلَقَدْ مَنَّ اللَّهُ عَلَى الْمُؤْمِنِينَ إِذْ بَعَثَ فِيهِمْ رَسُولًا مِّنْ أَنفُسِهِمْ يَتْلُو عَلَيْهِمْ آيَاتِهِ وَيُزَكِّيهِمْ وَيُعَلِّمُهُمُ الْكِتَابَ وَالْحِكْمَةَ وَإِنْ كَانُوا مِنْ قَبْلُ لَفِي ضَلَالٍ مُبِينٍ. Sadaqallahul Azim. So, brothers and sisters, let's see the meaning of sentence 164 and 165. Verily, Allah gave the gift to the believers when Allah sent down His messenger Muhammad among them from their own folk, people that read to them the revelation that cleans their soul and taught them the book and the way of the prophet, even though before they were really in lost way, that is clear. So that sentence, that's why you are surprised when you were overwhelmed with calamity, loss in the battle of Uhud, whilst you have caused them defeat and calamity twice much to your enemy in the battle of Badr. And you say, from where we lost the battle, say Muhammad, that is the loss from your own doing. Allah knows what was happening. So the blame, the problem, as I told you, that the archers who supposed to guard the hill went down to help themselves with the spoil of war. When at first the Muslim won the fight, but when they were no longer guarding the hill, then the non-believers general took the advantage of using the route uphill to attack Muslim army from the back and cause the position of the Muslim army in disarray and causing defeat to the Muslim army in the battle of Uhud. So it's quite clear the reason why the battle of Uhud, the Muslim lost the battle. With that, I complete my reading of the Quran today. So now let us read the Gospel of Barnabas. We'll keep this Quran aside. So yesterday we had not read the Gospel of Barnabas. Okay, let's read it today. Let's see which chapter it is. Either chapter 77 or 76, the chapter before that. Oh no, chapter 75. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Then said James. So James is one of the disciples, one of the 12 disciples. O Master, how is the examination of thought like unto that of a coin? Jesus answered, the good silver is the thought in piety, because every impious thought comes of the devil. The right image is the example of the holy ones and prophets, which we ought to follow, and the weight of the thought is the love of God, by which all ought to be done. Whereupon the enemy will bring their impious thoughts against your neighbor thoughts, conform to the world, to corrupt the flesh thoughts, and certainly to corrupt the love of God. So when James asks the thought of a coin is like thinking of money. So a coin is money. So Jesus tells to be away of getting influenced by money, because the thought of money, evil, is come of the devil. Of course, I have told you of a Muslim being said he would be sent to hell. In the end, the story was about the greed of money. So the way to overcome the thought is piety, love of God, and which is to be obedience of what God has ordered us to do. And it has always been the enemy will always try to tempt people with money to corrupt the flesh, and earthly love to corrupt the love of God. So this is also mentioned in the Koran about people who choose to live only in this world, then forget the life of the next world. Bartholomew answered, so Bartholomew is one of the 12 disciples. O Master, what ought we to do to think little in order we may not fall into the temptation? That's a fair question. Jesus answered, 2 things necessary for you. The first is to exercise yourself much, and the second is to talk little. Exercise, being disciplined, and to talk little. For idleness is a sin wherein is gathered every unclean thought, and too much talking is a sponge which pick up iniquities. It is therefore necessary not only you walking should hold the body occupied, but also that your soul occupied with prayer, for it needed never to cease from prayer. So this is very important. Prayer is mentioned. So in Islam, prayer can also mean the 5 times salat that we do. And prayer here can also be supplication to ask for protection from our Creator. I'll tell you, for an example, there was a man who paid ill, wherefore none that knew him would go to till his field. Whereupon he, like a wicked man, said, I go to the marketplace to find idle ones who are doing nothing, and will therefore come to till my vines. This man went forth from his house and found many strangers who were standing in idleness and had no money. To them he spake, and led them to his vineyard. But verily none that knew him and had work for his hand went thither. He is the Satan that who paid ill, for he gave labor and man receive it. For the internal fire is in his service. Wherefore he had gone from paradise and goeth in search of laborers. Assuredly he set his labours, those who stand in idleness, whoever they be much more of who know him not. It is not in any wise enough for anyone to know evil in order to escape, but it behave to work at good order to overcome it. So the idle. So what is the idle people? Who relax too much, who had not performed prayer, which should never be ceased from prayer. So this idle, keeping themselves relaxed, and that is where Satan can come and give him work instead of work to serve God, but work to serve Satan. So, brothers and sisters, that is the message of chapter 75. Alhamdulillah. I think I got the meaning and understand the message of chapter 75. With that, I complete my talk on religion and belief this morning. Thank you very much for listening.